Hello, welcome back to another video. It's been a while, but it's hard to film long form videos when you have a new baby. I've been still posting lots of shorts, but I'm back. These are my tips for how I've gotten lots of my photography jobs as a side gig. But before I start, because talking to the camera is hard, I need a cocktail. There we go. Cheers. Most photographers would have coffee. I just leveled it up with basically a Mexican smoky version of an espresso martini, and it's better than a regular. Okay. Well, just got my ink all messed up with my pinky because it was wet. First things first, this might be kind of obvious to some of you, but be the friend that shows up with the camera. You'll see it on social media all the time being like, when your friends hang out and then they ask you to bring your camera. Be that friend. Bring the camera, because eventually one of your friends is gonna get engaged, one of your friends is gonna get married, and they're gonna be like, oh, he has a camera, let's have him shoot our engagement photos, our wedding photos. And even if you don't wanna become a wedding photographer, engagement photographer, portrait photographer, doing this type of thing will only help you. You'll get better at photography. You'll learn another side of photography. This is a great way to build your community because they're gonna post the pictures and then their friends are gonna be like, who posted it? And then, eventually it builds. Be the friend that shows up with the camera, own it. Do a lot of that stuff for free at first. Until you've built a portfolio, you're gonna shoot your friends for free and that's gonna be okay. In addition to that, some of your friends might be starting businesses. They might be like, oh, I'm starting to build these little knickknacks and I want you to shoot them for me. Great, if you want to be a product photographer, even better. If you don't, it's more practice because you just gotta learn how to use your camera. Number two, this one is gonna be a little bit more exciting because you can get actual money from it instead of potential money. Use platforms like Coley, Popfly. I think there's a few other, Social Cat might be one. They're UGC mostly. It's basically a way for brands to pay less money to get content. If you're looking for a photographer and they have 100,000, it's gonna be really expensive. The brands will use these platforms to find smaller photographers like you and me to get some content. The pay range varies. You usually get some free stuff out of it. I've used Coley, I've found a few jobs on there, but if you're a makeup girly, you can find tons of jobs on there because it's like those makeup brands and hair product brands, they fill those websites. But I've found a few outdoor type things. Forsake Boots I've done quite a few shoots for. If you follow my Instagram, you've probably seen them on there. And then TrueCar and a couple others. And real quick, I'll just show you what that looks like on Coley, how you can expect to see it. You do have to apply for those, but it's not hard. You kind of build your little profile and then you apply for each job and kind of show what you do and that type of thing. Next thing, number three. This is the unexciting one, but the people who are full-time photographers do this a lot. We're talking 20, 30 times a week. It's cold email, cold call, the brands and companies you want to work with. Exactly as boring as it sounds, you build a little email with a pitch and you send your website. It's really important to have a website and you send it to the brand. I've gotten a few jobs that way. I don't do it enough, but that's really going to help. Say you're not necessarily looking to work with brands, but you're looking to work with companies in your town, restaurants, bands, that type of thing. This also applies to that. You go into those places, cold knock on the door, talk to the band manager if you want to be a concert photographer. Just getting out there and talking to people, emailing people, calling people that you don't know. It's really uncomfortable and you won't get responses back most of the time. But eventually you might get one or two and then you kind of build off that. Number four, seek out the stuff, the things, the people you want to shoot and get really good at it. So whatever you want your niche to be, this is kind of obvious. Just practice, practice, practice. Get out there, shoot it all the time, as much as you can, every weekend. If you have a day job, which you probably do because how would you survive? Get out, do what you want to do, and take photos of it, then post it. And this goes into the last point, number five. Post it on social media and be on social media. Be active. When you're going out and shooting stuff for yourself, for your friends, for whoever, tag everyone you can. Tag all the brands, tag all your friends that are in the photos, and just make sure you're being very expansive, extensive, intensive about the tagging, the interacting. It's very rare that any brand is gonna reach out to you, but it does happen. But I've had a few brands that were clearly going through other brands' content that they were tagged in and then reaching out to me based off that. I did a job for Seiko, so I posted my work from that job on my page, tagged them, so it shows up in their tag section on Instagram, and another brand was looking through that and they saw me and then they reached out to me. It does happen, it's pretty rare, and then just the more you tag, the more people will see it. And then with social media, you want to be intentional about talking to other people, communicating, commenting, liking other people's stuff. Follow all the brands you want to work with and comment on their stuff. Obviously, don't be annoying about it, but you can be annoying to a certain extent in social media. But you really have to be dedicated to consistent social media work in today's day and age if you want to be a photographer. It can be annoying because you just want to get out and shoot. You got to do the social media side of things. So when your friends post something or other photographers you like, you comment on theirs and interact with the other photographers that are commenting. Engagement. Engage with other people on social media. And then when you post and people comment on your stuff, engage back. Talk to them. Interact. If they ask you questions, answer the questions. Consistently do the networking side of things because it's all about who you know in this world. Need another drink? Yum. For all of you photographers out there, whether you're full-time or part-time, if you're watching this and it helped you, let me know. Great. If you have some other ideas, other photographers out there on how to get jobs, put it in the comments because maybe nobody will watch this video, but maybe there'll be a few people and they'll see your comment and it'll help them somehow. But yeah, let me know if you like this video and what you want to see next. Thanks for watching.